you for joining our program today. Well, can you tell our audience whether the financial crisis has hurt the performance of Hong Kong's pension fund markets?
Certainly in 2008, the Hong Kong pension funds were hit by the financial crisis, particularly the Hong Kong market. That market suffered quite significantly. The market was down about 50%. So inevitably the pension funds who have quite sizable exposure there were hurt by that, as well as the negative returns in other global equity markets.
What is the performance last year, and is it the worst performance ever since you have this record?
The median return for Hong Kong retirement schemes was minus 31.5 for 2008, and yes, that was the worst year we have on record since we started our survey back in 1983.
Mm-hmm. And how's Hong Kong's compare with other markets?
The other global pension markets were also hit. There are really, I think, pretty much no exceptions. I think Germany might be the only market that was able to sustain a tiny positive return, but all pension markets were hit, particularly by the negative equity returns. But really, one of the features of 2008 was it was very difficult to find anywhere to hide. The only area that was the safe haven was the cash and bond area.
How about China? Because we know the China pension market is still just developed, and is it also hard hit by this global financial crisis?
China's still at a stage where it's quite difficult to get clear statistics on how the pensions have performed. But we anticipate that the returns won't have been quite as hard hit, because China is still in the early stages of diversifying their strategies into equities and indeed global assets. So they will have had lower equity content, which will have actually helped during last year's performance.
Mm-hmm. So finally, can you give any advice to our audience? Should they change their investment strategy in their pension fund?
That's obviously a difficult question, but a question that is on people's minds. It is important to reevaluate your strategy regularly, whether there's financial crisis or not. But I think one of the issues here is to re-examine their risk tolerance and reset strategy accordingly. The risk levels in the markets have generally gone up, so keeping your strategy the same will imply a higher risk level. So funds do need to re-examine their strategy and determine what level of risk they can tolerate, and adjust the strategy accordingly, consistent with their risk and their long-term goals.
Thank you very much for joining our program today, and hope next time when we meet the market will be better.
I certainly hope so. Thank you.